The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It's January 27th, 5:30 on the dot. We got another raise, Steph. How the heck are you?
I am happy Fridaying over here.
Last night, Fort McMurray made it on the television.
The television?
Yeah, it was Sportsnet. It was a hockey game.
Oh.
And our Fort McMurray Oil Barons are on a road trip right now, okay?
Okay.
So they started out midweek. I want to say they went to Drumheller,
Yep.
Southern, and then they made another stop in, I think that was Wednesday. Thursday was yesterday. And so, was it yesterday?
Yeah, because today is Friday, remember?
Right. Tuesday, they were in Drumheller.
Oh.
Wednesday, they were in Brooks. Thursday, they had the night off. And now tonight, they're in Calgary.
Okay.
And then I think on Saturday, they're going to be in Olds. So
Wow,
they're just
that
doing...
is quite a road trip.
Yeah, 4 games in 5 days, I believe it is. And so just a southern road trip for the squad there. And they had a night off, and the Calgary Flames were playing last night. And so there's pauses in the hockey game, and the camera pans around, and they find people. And have you ever seen the trainer for the Fort McMurray Oil Barons? Do you know what he looks like?
Is it funny?
His name is Pete Spires. Have you ever seen Pete?
I don't think so.
He looks like Guy Fieri. Replica of Guy Fieri.
I have seen this man around town. Yeah, I think it's Guy.
Yeah. And so camera obviously finds the guy that looks like Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
And so this Twitter account, Tim and Friends, it's a show on Sportsnet that airs every day. Has like over 200,000 followers. They posted on Twitter last night. They're like, looks like Calgary has its own mayor of Flavortown. And they posted it to their Facebook page. So then I commented, I'm like, I tagged Fort McMurray Oil Barons. I'm just like, hey, is this your guy type of thing? And then it just like blew up from there. And then like everyone started like talking about Pete and stuff on Twitter last night. And so not only was he on TV, but he was just kind of going a tiny little bit viral on the Twitter machine last night as well.
And it seems like you had a hand in making him go viral there, Sean.
Yeah, humble brag. I was the first to notice it and point it out. So, Pete, we love you. You do great work with the Oil Barons, and congratulations on being recognized around Canada for a night.
The double zipper. Do you think coat and sweater companies feel that this is a luxury item?
Luxury? No, it can't be. Can it?
Like a special feature?
Do you think?
I have to imagine they do, because why are they still putting them in coats if not?
Yeah, I would like a nationwide survey done on this. Do you use a double zipper?
Yeah, do you?
No, I just recently got a coat that had a double zipper, and I am absolutely struggling. And it takes me about 2 minutes to literally 120 seconds to put on this coat.
I know, because it's so hard. Like you have to pull both zippers down to the bottom, because for some reason the double zipper, after you take it off, starts coming up as well. And then you have to strategically get the other side in. And sometimes they're just difficult. And then I wonder, is there another purpose for it than like cooling down when you're outside in the middle of the afternoon and the sun starts shining on you?
Okay, yeah. What is the purpose of a double zipper? I don't even know. I don't even know why they exist. Is it to just unzip from the bottom? Is that the only purpose?
Yeah, like unzip from the bottom, but leave the top part zipped up. So it's as if you could pretend your coat had a button and you were only doing one button up in the middle, kind of like a suit coat, you know?
Okay.
I've never used this
It can't
feature.
be. I can't see this being like popular.
Yeah, I feel like we
Not
can't...
even popular. I can't even see it being used.
Yeah, is it a feature or is it a nuisance? I think it's a nuisance. Do they just have a like surplus stock of double zippers? Have they lost the mold for making single zippers? Why are they still putting them in coats?
I had a situation happen to myself the other day, and I'm going to put you into that and see what you would do, okay?
All right.
Heck, if you want to text in and let me know as well, 780-791-1037. Heck, give us a call, either two. Brushing my teeth the other day, and I go to put a little dab on the end of my toothbrush, and it fell into the sink. What would you do? Would you wash it down the sink and put another dab on your toothbrush, or would you just use that stuff that fell into the sink and just like put your finger and then put it back on the dab?
That's disgusting, Sean. Like, is that something people do? Absolutely, it's getting washed down the sink. Are we that hard up that we can't have one less day of toothpaste?
I knew this would gross you out so much. Of course, inflation these days. Toothpaste is so expensive. You're damn right. I put my finger into the sink, grab the toothpaste, and put it back on my toothbrush.
Sean, how often do you clean your bathroom sink? I know it's only you using it, but how often?
Once a month?
Yeah, once a month. All of these...
Probably 2 months. Once every 2 months.
Every time you have shaved your beard, spit your toothpaste into the sink.
Okay, wait, what are we talking
germs.
Washing? Are we talking like soap, or are we talking just like giving it a rub down with water and a cloth?
We're talking soap. We're talking some sort of chlorine or bleach.
Yeah, I don't, that's probably 3 months then.
Oh.
I give it a rub down with water like every day.
Yeah, everybody does.
And a cloth, and I scrub everything.
No, you still can't pick up toothpaste from the drain and put it on your toothbrush.
But your toothbrush and the toothpaste are cleaning your teeth. So it's like it's combating the bacteria.
Don't make it work that hard. It has one job. It's to clean your teeth. Don't make it also combat the sink germs as well. My goodness.
I love this so much.
You're so gross. You know how Facebook notifies you when somebody changes their profile picture so that you can go and like it and be like, you look awesome.
Fresh new look to the page.
Yeah, so I'm scrolling on my Facebook this morning and the like creepiest dude looks like a mugshot comes up and it's like, Jared changed their profile picture. And I was like, what? What kind of a choice was that? And then underneath is a status update that says, apologies for the creepy profile pic. I lost my wallet and I'm hoping someone will Facebook search my name and license if they find it. So the man literally had a picture of his license and put his license photo as his
I get
profile.
it.
You think?
I get the thought process of it all. Like, if you find someone's wallet, you're going to probably try to look them up and message them. So why not have the exact picture of what the person who finds their wallet is going to find?
I guess so. I mean, none of us really look like ourselves in our driver's license pictures, but he looks like a serial killer. Like, he has zero qualms.
It's one of those things where if it's like, if you didn't find my wallet, scroll by. That's what he should have prefaced it by. He's like, this is for one person and one person only. If you didn't find my wallet, scroll by. That's not for you. Do you have a point in your day where when it hits, you're like, ugh, nothing's getting done after this?
I definitely have a point where if I'm here still at 1:30, I'm just like, what on my list can wait till tomorrow? It's been too long.
Yeah, I should preface this by saying, like, just like the kind of job that we have here, it's not like hourly or anything. It's just kind of like, yeah, you know what? Some days you might get out of here by 11. Some days you might be out of here by 1. And then you might have to go volunteer and do something in the community later on that day. It's just give and take. Every day is give and take. And I think that's what makes it so fun, is that you're constantly, it's new every day.
Yeah.
I've noticed recently my tipping point for when I'm just like, ugh, things aren't getting done after this. Is right around, I want to say 12:15 or so. If I still have, like, if I don't get all of my work done for the day before noon, essentially, I'm like, oh, this is going to take 2 hours to get done. Something that should take 10, 20 minutes, 2 hours.
That is awful. You should really work on that. Bring yourself a granola bar or a Cliff Bar or something so
Thanks,
that when
boss.
noon hits, you can be like, I'll just get out of here.
Yeah, I'm just so tired because I get in, I start hitting the ground running at like 3:30 and I literally like don't take a break until noon. And so if during that constant work slate, if I don't get everything done, I just need time for like a lunch, eat something, and B, like just socialize a little bit. So what I'll do essentially is I'll just go around and I'll just talk to like every single person in the office. I'm like, I would rather procrastinate and just ask everyone what they had for breakfast than literally go back to my work.
So what you're saying is, Sean, you go and disrupt everyone else and prevent them from doing work. You're like,
wow.
I can't possibly work any longer, and neither can you. How you doing today?
Yeah, I never looked at it like that.
Good?
Never looked at it like that, but yeah, 100%. That's what I do. My car wash saga is now over.
Oh, thank goodness. No, I'm so glad to hear your car is clean.
Yeah, okay, so it was very interesting yesterday. So I got off work. I was tired. I went home. I had my snooze. And then I noticed on my car wash ticket, it was good till 11:59. I was like, that's absolutely perfect. And so I ventured over around 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon yesterday. And it appeared everyone had the same idea as me.
They always have the same idea. No matter when your idea happens, there is always a lineup at the car wash.
Well, and the thing was, I think earlier in the day when I was sleepy, I looked and there wasn't.
What, do you have a live feed camera on the car wash, or you go drive?
No,
by
it was just this one that we can see out of our window right here, where we can literally see the line.
Literally.
And so it's over at that Petro PK's Corner, all that good stuff over there. So I had this idea in my head, and I was like, all right, well, you know what? I'm going to go order a pizza from PK's. I had some banking to do, so that takes like 10 minutes to make. I'm going to go over, do some banking from the TD, just 5 minutes away. I'm going to come back. My pizza's going to be ready. And then I can just eat my pizza while waiting in line and get my car wash.
Hashtag life hack.
But I didn't do that. That was just a plan.
I'm like, wow, Sean, I feel like you really beat the system here. Like, you are like the king. Got the pizza on the passenger seat and you're eating all of it. But you didn't get a pizza? You had no snacks in line?
No, I got the pizza, but then I just went home because I realized I didn't want to wait in line. I hate waiting in lines. As I drove by it again, I had my pizza ready, and then I drove by the line again. I was like, nah, I don't want to wait in that. And so I went home. Gosh. And I think I watched 2 hours of television, and then it was around like 7 o'clock. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go back to the car wash now. 0 cars in the line. Went through the car wash. Easy peasy. Parked in the underground parking at work. Walked home. And we are just cruising right now. The car is great.
Wow. I'm glad to hear you didn't need a snack for the second time, because that would have got expensive.
Yeah, I was very hungry. I ate the whole thing. So I'm actually bloated right now this morning.
Wonder why.
Full of bread.
Well, with the pandemic, everybody seemed to learn that camping was a great pastime.
Yeah, it became a big hobby for everyone.
And Alberta Parks Canada, they saw more campground bookings than they've ever seen. And every year they've tried to make it better, because sometimes you were spending 12 hours on opening day refreshing the page just trying to get your campsite. And so now you can book 90 days in advance. At 9 a.m., the campsite's open 90 days from today.
Do you think the trend is going to go back downwards, and they're going to be like, oh, crap, we gave everyone a lot of time and it's not as popular anymore?
I don't know. Or I wonder if people are going to be like, man, I bought all this camping gear, but now actually I can go to Tucson, so I'm going to skip this. But I did just want to give a PSA, because some people camping season starts May long. Other people it starts a little earlier. But 90 days from today is the very end of April. So we're getting into that territory of the first weekend in May over the next couple of days.
Oh.
So if you are planning on booking your campsites, set an alarm. Think about it. Choose where you want to go. And book
what are you? Do you want to say out loud what you're eyeing up, or do you not want to because someone else might snag it?
I can say it. I mean, last year I went to Beaver Lake, which was just outside of Lac La Biche. The lake was so clear. It was a great campground, very clean facilities, and they had showers.
Yeah. Checking all the boxes.
Yeah, of like, this is everything I need. And there was cute little beavers swimming around.
Oh, yeah.
So I will probably go to Beaver Lake for May long. So don't go there, but you could go the weekend before or after.
Before or after.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.